Welcome to this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. This meeting is held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium at 10 South Oakdale in Medford. This meeting is held every Wednesday morning at 9:30, as long as a quorum of 2 commissioners is available to conduct the business of Jackson County. Your Jackson County Commissioners broadcast this meeting over Rogue Valley Television, and it's available for streaming and review at jacksoncountyor.gov. Under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming. The types of business that occur at this meeting include public hearings, official voting on actions by the Board of Commissioners, presentations by departments of the county, and recognition of service that makes our county great. Agendas of the meetings are posted on the Commissioners' Bulletin Board and released on the county's website and through local media in the time required for public notice. Many of the conclusions on the business presented to the Board of Commissioners have been discussed in detail and prepared by the administrative office and staff prior to consideration at this meeting and the official vote. These prior discussions also have been properly noticed and the work done in a transparent manner. We encourage you to come and experience the process by attending any of these meetings or watch online at jacksoncountyor.gov. And now, your Jackson County Commissioners, Rick Dyer, Colleen Roberts, and Randy Sparacino, working for you.
Well, good morning. I'll call to order the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for August 27th, 2025. It's 9:30 in the morning, and we're in the Courthouse Auditorium and also on audio-video conference. And we'll begin the meeting with Pledge of Allegiance. If you stand and join us.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
So next up, we'll begin with the request for and discussion of non-agenda items, a 5-minute limit pursuant to the codified ordinances of Jackson County, Section 213.06. Members of the public may address any item that's not on today's agenda. However, pursuant to ORS 192.640, the Board of Commissioners is prohibited from discussing a principal subject that is not on the agenda. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners will listen to your concerns and may consider the matter you raised by asking staff to follow up on any questions or by placing the matter on an agenda for discussion at a future meeting. And we have a sign-up sheet in the auditorium, and nobody's signed up, but if you'd like to speak, you can come to the podium and have your time to fill it up with your concerns, or if you're online, if you raise your Zoom feature hand, we'll bring you into the meeting and you can speak.
Madam Chair, no one has their Zoom hand raised to speak.
Okay, and nobody came to the podium. So we will move on to the consent calendar. We have minutes of meetings, the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for August 6th, 2025, and the Board of Commissioners staff meeting for August 7th, 2025. And we have an order proclaiming September as National Preparedness Month, and that's order number 184-25.
Move approval of the consent calendar as read.
I'll second.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And we read our proclamations after we've approved them. And in the matter of proclaiming September as National Preparedness Month, that's held each September, is a nationwide effort to highlight the importance of emergency and disaster preparedness and to encourage all Americans to better prepare their homes, businesses, and communities for emergencies. And whereas a major disaster such as flood, wildfire, earthquake, public health crisis, or terrorism could cause devastating loss of life, property, and damage to the environment. And whereas Oregon's National Preparedness Month theme is Plan Today, Ready Tomorrow, urges everyone to take active steps to plan and prepare today to be ready for future emergencies and disasters. And whereas Jackson County is committed to bringing together the community and government leaders to participate in emergency preparedness, planning, mitigation, response, and recovery, and whereas resources are available to residents to help ensure preparedness, including online tools that can be found at https jacksoncounty.org.gov, department/emergency_management index it's on our website. And whereas personal preparedness as planning is crucial to an effective response to any disaster, and whereas it is vital that all community members take steps to prepare for emergencies at home, work, or school. Now, therefore, the Board of Commissioners of Jackson County proclaims September as National Preparedness Month and urges the residents of Jackson County to prepare in order to protect everyone you love. It is the responsibility of each resident to sign up for Jackson Alerts, Jackson County's emergency alert system, pack an emergency go bag, and encourage others to do the same. Jackson County urges residents can help prevent wildfires by knowing the fire danger level, following all regulations, and having an emergency plan for their families. And that is it. It's dated this day, the 27th day of August, 2025, Medford, Oregon. And we do always prepare for our emergencies, and we have our emergency manager in our auditorium, Delaney, this morning. Thank you for coming, and thank you for always keeping us prepared and alerted. Okay, so that we will move on to a public hearing. We have a public hearing and order in the matter of adopting Jackson County Development Services building fees. It's Order 185-25. Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, Madam Chair, members of the board, in this case pursuant to Oregon Revised Statute 294-160, the Board of Commissioners is holding this public hearing to provide an opportunity for interested persons to comment on the proposed fees. It's recommended that the public hearing be held. Following the public hearing, should the Board of Commissioners find the proposed fees are acceptable, approval of that board order will implement that action. The effective date of the fees will be October 1st of 2025. These fees were published as required. There's three Exhibit A's. One Exhibit A for structural permit fees, one for mechanical, and one for commercial. These aren't adopted in our normal fee schedule because we depend on the state value tables in order to set these fees, and their fee setting schedule doesn't match ours, so these come to you after the other normal process. Thank you.
Great, thank you. And any questions? Then we will ask for admonishment and our rules of the meeting of public hearing from our county council.
Rules of conduct for public hearing are as follows. Only the chair or a member of Board or County Commissioners may question a speaker. There will be no interruption of a speaker from the audience and no debates on the floor. Applause is not permitted. A speaker may criticize a proposal, the board, or an agency of the county, but the speaker shall not argue with another speaker directly. Any speaker may present an opposite view, but not in personal terms. A person wishing to speak shall raise his or her hand and be recognized by the chair conducting the hearing. After being recognized, the speaker shall state his or her name and address before proceeding with his or her statement. The chair may limit the duration of any presentation to the time necessary to cover factual information. Repetition by a speaker shall be avoided. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Great, thank you very much. With that, we will open the public hearing on the adoption of Jackson County Development Services building fees. If anybody has a comment, concern, or question, you can come up to the podium.
Good morning, Jackson. Joyce Michelangelo. I'm from Central Point. And in general, my opinion is we should have fewer fees. We've got fees on everything all over the place. And so we need to find a way to either lessen the restrictions on persons who are building or to consolidate some of the things that are controlling our building, and so that we should have fewer fees in general. And the other part of that, for those who want to make rules and regulations for people, we need to adopt the policy that some other states have, where if you want to make a new rule, you need to come to me with two that you want to scratch off the books. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else in the auditorium?
Madam Chair, I also do not have anyone on Zoom with their hand raised to speak.
Great, thank you. With that, I guess we will close the public hearing.
All right, then I will move approval of order number 185-25.
Second.
Any discussion?
Well, I think We all agree, Joyce, and that's something that we've been advocating for, reducing regulation, the burden on business in just about every area, not just building. Of course, you know, that's pretty much dictated to us from the state level, and to be in compliance and allow our contractors to do any building whatsoever, we need to comply with the state mandates, and it's just as frustrating for us, maybe more so in some cases, but I appreciate the comments, and just know that that's, I think, always been the board's position as far as fighting regulation since I've been on there, so appreciate it.
And I don't know of any new regulation we add that the state hasn't mandated to us to add to our building, and the cost of building, it's expensive for builders.
I agree with both of you.
We'll go ahead and take a vote.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. So move on to discussion deliberation. We have an order authorizing the donation of county property to Curry County Animal Services. It's order number 186-25. Mr. Jordan?
Madam Chair, members of this board, of the board, in this case, we have what's called a truck-mounted 4-compartment dog transportation box. It's no longer being used by our animal control. Curry County Animal Services has a need for an additional dog transportation box. We believe it's in the best interest of the county and the community to donate that dog transportation box pursuant to Jackson County Administrative Policy number 7-03. The donation must be approved by the Board of Commissioners, and I do recommend your approval.
Any questions?
Now, move approval of order number 186-25.
And I'll second.
Any discussion?
I think it's great that we're helping out a fellow county.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. Next, we have an order authorizing a county application for ODVA funding with the Oregon Department of Veterans Affairs. It's order number 187-25. Mr. Jordan.
Madam Chair, members of the board, as you're aware, the Oregon Department of Veterans Affairs does provide grant funding to counties. This is for us to be able to offer services to veterans in our community. This is in addition to a pretty significant sum of county general fund that goes into supporting that service. In order to be awarded the grant funding, however, Jackson County has to submit an application for that funding. It has to be submitted no later than August 30th of 2025 for the performance period of July 1st, 2025 through June 30th of 26. It's a revenue anticipated of $227,852, and I do recommend your approval.
Great.
And I will move approval of order number 187-25.
Second.
Any discussion besides August 30th is right upon us?
Yeah. We've always been strong supporters of veterans and obviously intend to continue to be.
Yes, our VSO does fantastic work, and anything that can help support their mission, I am in favor of.
Madam Chair, can I just add something?
Sure.
Just for public knowledge, I'm sorry, I should have said this. It's not in my notes that I made for the meeting, but the federal government typically doesn't assist veterans to make claims against them. So veterans that may be due benefits don't get greeted with open arms when they searched for which benefits they may be eligible for. So along with these funds, the county substantially funds the ability for veterans to get county veteran service officer assistant in identifying funds they may be available for and applying for those funds, and we're hugely successful in helping local veterans obtain benefits. Thank you.
Thank you, and I agree. I'm aware of a situation where their services were rendered and they were amazed and impressed.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And our final item is order authorizing a 2025-2027 intergovernmental agreement number 185814 for the financing of public health services between the state of Oregon by and through its Oregon Health Authority and Jackson County. It's order number 188-25. Mr. Jordan.
Madam Chair, members of the board, Oregon Revised Statute 431-110, 431-115, and 431-413 authorize the state of Oregon by and through the Oregon Health Authority and Jackson County Health and Human Services, designated as the local public health authority for Jackson County, to collaborate and cooperate in providing, maintaining, and improving public health services through county-administered public health programs. ORS 431-250 and 431-380 authorizes OHA to receive and disperse funds for public health purposes. Upon acceptance of the terms and conditions of this agreement, Oregon Health Authority will provide financial assistance for the operation of Jackson County's public health programs. The term of the agreement is July 1st, 2025 through June 30th of 2027. It does require ratification to become effective July 1st of 2025. It's a revenue of $3,848,873 for the award period beginning July 1st, 2025 through June 30th of 2026. I do just want to point out that the grant application, which didn't need to be ratified because it will be ratified once we receive a contract, once we're awarded the funding, but in this case, we're actually entering into a contract. Both show a date of July of 2025, which is already passed, and the public may ask, how come, why is that? How come the county's slow in getting to these contracts? And I just do want to say this is dependent on the state passing a budget and then the state taking action to present us with a contract. We process those contracts very quickly, but we often don't receive them till after the fiscal year starts. And in this one, I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take a motion.
Move approval of order number 188-25.
And I'll second.
And I'm glad for the extra explanation because we do wait on the state for a lot of things.
Doesn't everybody?
I know, unfortunately.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes, and that concludes our agenda, so our meeting is adjourned.
We hope that you've enjoyed this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. If you have any questions on any part of the show, please feel free to contact your Jackson County Commissioners or staff. You can find their contact information at jacksoncountyor.gov. To review the content of this or any other meeting, under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming.